Welcome to France for the fourth and final round of the 2021 TER Historic. The 56th edition of Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur is held on the stages of southeast France, made famous by Rallye Monte Carlo. The rally is hosted in the town of Antibes, a seaside tourist location, while the service area is in Nice, the biggest city of the French Riviera. Aigle in Switzerland, together with Arezzo in Italy, Rousselara in Belgium, and Antibes in France, will host the events of the 2021 TER Historic, the new concept of rally series in Europe. After the third round in Belgium, French Philippe Jourdaningo and Josh Reichenegger, with a Ford Escort RS, are the pre-81 leaders, and already the 2021 champions. Guy Trolliot and Sebastian Moulin are in the head of TER Historic J1-J2 classification with a Porsche 911 3.2. The 56th edition of Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur runs over 2 days, 11 special stages, very difficult for true experts. Among the protagonists in the French Riviera, British Tim Metcalfe, French Philippe Jourdaningo, and outside the TER, Gatti and Bourdais.
Donc oui, bonjour. Là, enfin une manche chez nous.
Hello.
C'est dommage que c'est la dernière
We are
manche
doing
parce
our
qu'on
home
commence à
round.
prendre plaisir à participer au
It's a
TER.
pity that it's the final round, as we are really delighted to take part in the TER. We grow one race after another, discovering different locations, other crews.
Donc on est vraiment content. En plus,
Finally, a
avec
rally at
l'histoire du
home.
Covid,
We are
ben,
delighted to
c'est
end the
bien parce
season
qu'on
here
finit chez
instead
nous.
of
On est
Spain
vraiment
as
content de
scheduled,
finir chez nous.
although
Alors,
it's a
on
shame for
finira en
Spain.
Espagne. C'est dommage pour
We will
l'Espagne,
try to be
mais
at the finish
voilà.
Saturday
Donc,
evening,
on va essayer de
to have the
rentrer,
pleasure of seeing you on the
samedi soir,
podium,
pour
and to
avoir le
win this
plaisir de vous voir sur le
championship.
podium et de gagner ce championnat.
The Rally Week gave the drivers the chance to visit Antibes, the French Riviera and Maritime Alps. Philippe Jourdaningo and Josh Reichenegger are the fastest with their Ford Escort RS, and set the best time in all 4 stages of the first leg.
Two left, into arch and 5 right, into 3 left.
Second in TER and 9th overall are Tim Metcalfe and John Connor, looking to get the 2020 TER Historic title.
Into 5 left, 23 right, 50 up the middle, 5 right.
In the overall standings, 41.3 seconds behind Jourdaningo, the BMW M3 of French Jean-Pierre Gatti is second, ahead of the Renault 11 Turbo of Alain Bourdais. Fourth place for the Ford Escort of the Italian Bruno Carratti, which precedes the Talbot Sunbeam of the French Paul Borelli. Monegasque Silvio Perlino is sixth after the first leg with his escort, ahead of David Hugla's Mitsubishi and Perchi's Porsche. The Volkswagen Golf of Orsatti closes the top 10. Philippe Jordanengo leads the rally after the first day. In the 2021 TER Modern Rally, the entries are enriched by the presence of big names. The two Citroën C3 Rally 2, of the three-time French rally champion Johan Bonato and Eric Camilli, the Volkswagen Polo R5 of Quintin Giordano, and the Alpine A110 Rally RGT of Cedric Robert. First day of competition, 8 special stages await the drivers.
Moins bref, pour 100 mètres. Barrière gauche en 30. Barrière gauche en 30.
First stage. Eric Camilli, co-driven by Christopher Guillot, is the fastest and sets the best TER time, 6.6 seconds over Bonato and 8.3 on Giordano. Camilli also wins the second and third special stage, while Bonato reacts in the fourth test, and reducing the gap from the leader to 8.9 seconds. The Pluri-French champion pushes hard with his Citroën, tries to remain close to Camilli, and, in the same time, to stay ahead of Giordano, who is third with his Polo, just 3.8 seconds behind. The Alpine A110 RGT of Cedric Robert is fourth, 28.2 seconds behind the leader, 15.5 seconds ahead of Astier's twin car. Great fight for the sixth place between the two Skoda Fabia of Boetti and Casciani. The first takes the sixth position in the fourth stage by 13.7 seconds. In the fight for the 2020 and 2021 TER titles, Alexandru Philipp and Gabriel Lazar, while they had ahead of Vigo until the second special stage, had a crash on the third, lose more than 2 minutes, and the chance to fight with Spanish. Vigo, now 15th in the TER classification, must finish the race at least in 13th position, in order to be sure to become the 2021 TER champion, and also must finish the rally ahead of Philipp to gain the 2020 TER title. Due to a mechanical problem, British Thomas Preston abandons the race with his Ford Fiesta Rally 2. An amazing fight between the top 3 drivers of the standings in the middle of day 1 promises a special rally for the TER.
Pour droite 33-2, referme 33+, sur gauche 42 à fond.
Camilli is again the fastest in the 5th stage, but Bonato reacts.
220 plus étoile. Pour 20 mètres tunnel léger humide, droite ferme 120. Pour 40 mètres attention glissant, droite ferme 120 moins et 3 sorties.
The 2020 French rally champion wins the SS6 and 7 and reduced the gap at 3.2 seconds from the leader. The leader Camilli reacts in the last stage of the day and closes the first leg 7.6 seconds ahead of Bonato. Quintin Giordano and Kevin Parent signed the second scratch 3 times in the afternoon stages, and closed the day third, 11.1 seconds behind the TER leader. Fourth, at 39 seconds, the Alpine A110 of Cedric Robert and Mathieu Duval, 32 seconds ahead of STA. In the fight between the two Skodas for the 6th place, Boetti leads Khashani by 53 seconds after the first leg. With a very fast first day for him, Quinsac is the leader in the TER 2-wheel drive standings, and 8th in TER, ahead of Bessin's Skoda and Rumeau's Peugeot 208, which is also the leader of the TER Junior. After the abandonments of Escudero, Bonfils and Cipriano, Edgar Vigo, and Fatima Amanero take the 12th position, and are virtually the 2021 TER champions. In the overall classification of the 56th Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur, the Alpine A110 of Nicolas Simon is leader, ahead of Camilli and Bonato. Eric Camilli leads the TER after the first leg. Seven special stages await the crews for the second day of competition. Eric Camilli cannot lose the attention and must continue to attack. Bonato and Giordano aren't far in the standings and are ready to fight with him. The leader is the fastest in 2 of the 4 morning stages, with Bonato and Giordano that's sticking to him.
Sur gauche 120, plus ferme léger. Sur droite à fond, 80 mètres.
Johan Bonato pushes hard with his Citroën. After 12 special stages, he's just 6.6 seconds behind Camilli, and with Giordano 9.8 seconds behind him.
Corde, droite 20 tourne. Pour long gauche 25, se resserre léger étroit. Dans droite à fond derrière, 60 mètres.
In the fight for the TER titles. Another step done for Edgar Vigo. He still has 3 stages left to win the TER title. With 3 stages to go, Camilli has to keep pushing with his Citroën, because Bonato and Giordano will try to win until the end. Anything can still happen.
Sur gauche 36, mi-court qui ouvre léger, 40 mètres. Gauche 4 plus.
They fought with Vigo during the last 2 TER seasons. Alexandru Philip and Gabriel Lazar closed their Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur 3rd in TER 2-wheel drive, take 2nd place in the 2020 and 2021 TER 2 WD, and become the 2020 TER vice champions. In TER Junior, victory to Sarah Rummo and Julie Amblard, who also win the TER Ladies Trophy 2021, ahead of Dalmaso and Cipriano. Philippe Bessin finishes 9th in the TER, behind the winners of TER 2-wheel drive Xavier Quinsac and Jean-François de Montredon. 7th place to the Skoda of Frédéric Khashani, behind of Michel Boetti's twin car, who takes a good 6th position. In the last 3 stages, Raphael STA attacks and tries to take the 4th place. The Alpine driver is the fastest in the 14th stage, but Cedric Robert remains 4th, with 7.7 seconds advantage. In the overall classification, outside the TER, Nicolas Simon wins the 56th Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur with his Alpine A110. In fight for the victory from beginning, Quinton Giordano and Kevin Parent climb to the 3rd step of the TER podium with their Polo R5.
peuvent tenir.
Johan Bonato and Benjamin Boulaud, fighting for the victory since the beginning of the rally, they arrive at 3 seconds from the lead after the 7th special stage, but in the end, they have to settle for 2nd place.
40 mètres, gauche 4 plus léger tard. 50 mètres, gauche 38, referme léger 30
With a
mètres.
fantastic race for them.
Frein droite 33,
Leader from the
plus,
first to last special stage. Eric Camilli and Christopher Guillaume, the Citroën C3 Rally 2, win the 5th round of the 2021 TER Tour European Rally, the 56th edition of the Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur.
Encore, ouais, ok.
Et maintenant, c'est le vainqueur.
I think it was a good race for sure. We went here to try to win and it's done. So it's very fantastic for us to win at home our rally. So yes, the car worked very well, and it was a nice moment on the car during the weekend.
Second year in TER for them. The Spanish Edgar Vigo and Fatima Amanero become the new TER champions.
Izquierda 6, no capetril, en izquierda 6, ¿vale? Aquí no capetril, meta.
Voilà, Edgar Vigo Lopez et sa copilote Amenero Tessero, vainqueur du TER 2021. Catégorie confondue, hein? Oui, tout à fait, vainqueur du TER.
We are really happy because this is an amazing experience for us. When we start this adventure last year, we only think to take part in the two-wheel drive cars, and now to obtain the absolute title is something really incredible for us. We are really happy to be the champions of the Tour European Rally. We enjoy a lot is to win the championship, and we are the Tour European Rally champions. This is a very good experience for all the drivers around Europe, the Tour European Rally. Thank you very much, and we are really happy with our smile.
Eric Camilli, Johan Bonato and Quintin Giordano is the TER podium in France. Edgar Vigo and Fatima Amanero are the new Tour European Rally champions. Let's go back to the TER Historic, with Tim Metcalfe and John Connor, very close to the 2020 TER Historic title.
3 left, 50, care. 3 right, sudden hairpin left. So 3 right, sudden hairpin left.
The new champions, Philipp Jordanengo and Josh Reichenegger, must manage the large advantage on Gatti to take the victory in Antibes. Italian Bruno Carratti is forced to abandon the rally on the last test. After 2 days of competition, the final 10th place is for Orsatti's Volkswagen, just 1 second behind Bernard's Peugeot. David Hugla closes his Rallye Antibes in 8th position with his Mitsubishi Lancer, just behind Metcalfe. Sixth place for Silvio Perlino with his Escort, behind the Porsche 911 of Perci, which finishes 5th overall. Paul Borelli and Jan Morin take 4th place in Antibes with their Talbot. After a great race for them, 3rd step of the podium for the Renault 11 of Alain Bourdais and Cyril Kapalaxide. Jean-Pierre Gatti and Bertrand Chagat try to stay close to the leader, but at the end, take 2nd place in Antibes with their BMW M3.
One left at the wall, one right. So one left at the wall, one right, 45 left. Goes just a one, and then a one right, and then 45 left.
In their 3rd year in TER, the British Tim Metcalfe and John Connor finished the rally in 7th place and 2nd in the TER Historic. With the result in Antibes, the Ford crew takes the 2nd position in the 2021 TER Historic Championship and becomes the TER Historic Pre-81 2020 champions, title that they divide with the Spanish Francisco Lopez and Miguel Pena.
2 left and 3 right. 35 left.
With a fantastic Rallye Antibes for them. Leaders from the first to last special stage, Philippe Jordanengo and Josh Reichenegger win the 4th round of the 2021 TER Historic and become the 2021 TER Historic Pre-81 champions.
De la catégorie donc historique, si je me trompe pas, ça va être la 18e.
Oui, bonjour. Enfin, on se retrouve.
It's great to be back. And it's great that the TER Historic ends at home for us in Antibes. It should have been the opening round, instead it was the final one, and we are even happier to win here. It's actually a double victory, in the TER Historic, and overall in Rallye Antibes Historic, so we are really delighted. A great experience to be repeated. We will try to find more drivers and bring them to the TER with us in any case. Thank you for all you are doing for the gentlemen. Philippe Jordanengo and Josh Reichenegger are the winners in France. The French crew is the new TER Historic Pre-81 champion. The Tour European Rally will back in 4th months. 2022 will be the 7th year of the series, with many surprises for drivers, teams and fans. The TER awaits you.